New fastest lap for Jordan, 2:10.60. That's the end of the session, P8. Yellow flag. Just done a 2:09.01. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 time is quick. You're locking your left front into turn 15. That was a 208.75. Sector 3 time is fast.
I think it would have been touch and go for another lap there, but we'll see where we end up.
2 minutes.
It's a fairly good time. We'll have to see how it goes.
Checkered flags out, P1. Minutes. Get ready.
Let's get ready.
Go. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear.
I'm surprised I got the break I did, but hopefully they'll fight behind me now.
Well done, Steve. Good start. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Flag in Sector 3. Looks like P6 has gone off in turn 13. Green flag in Sector 2. Sector 2 is now yellow. Is now retired. Green flag, Sector 2. All three sectors are pretty quick. The guy behind has just done a 208.77.
Yeah, he's definitely faster than me. But that little gap I got at the beginning seems to have helped a whole lot. Though I don't think it's going to last for too much longer. I'm managing to keep it between 7 and 8 tenths, but
Incident in Sector 1.
it's tricky
Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag
because he's
Sector
faster.
3. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Oh, just keeping it in bounds there.
The gap behind is now 0.7.
very much could be going on.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Wasn't a great run out of that last penultimate corner. Approaching the last corner now. Gap only at 500ths. And he usually gains on me on this last corner, so that's tricky, but he didn't that time. Not really, it's about the same as it was going down the straight.
Sector 2 is yellow. The guy behind has just done a 208.
Yeah, he's chipping away at me. Oh, I went deep. Now he's all over me.
You're in the lead.
Did you want to say that while you could? Because you're not going to say that for too much longer.
Okay, Steve, we're halfway home. We think about
sliding
8
out
minutes
there.
of fuel remaining. There's a guy on your left. Left side's clear.
I tried to give him room on the inside. Told me he was on the inside, I tried to give him room. He backed out of it, I think. Believing I would not give him room, which is understandable. Can never trust, you know what's going to happen. Sometimes it's just better play it safe. Oh, that was not a good exit. But luckily, somehow I'm maintaining this at the moment. Not quite sure how. I figured I'd be finishing second at best, and third is not very far behind.
Okay, Steve, don't let this guy distract you.
And setting 208, setting 208. Oh geez, there's 208s all the way down. Whew. No pressure. There's
Green flag, sector 2.
trying to maintain here. This is seeming like a very long race. Oh, we almost lost it on the gas. Spun up those rear tyres, but held it nicely. Didn't go off. That for most rookies would be death, but clearly not a rookie with that score, and proving it, as he has been all race.
Come on, Steve, just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve, we can win this.
One would hope, but one does not want to count one's bloody chickens. One. Considering how close this race has been the whole bloody way. It's a bit premature to say that, Jim. Especially when you've got 199 ratings.
You've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. We're matching race pace.
Yes, I know. Only just matching it. Oh, not traffic. Oh, back end was a bit loose there. Managed to control it, but still.
Green flag in sector 1.
Frickin' blue flag, son. Incoming. Oh, did not get the downshifter when I wanted it. When I asked for it initially. I asked for it again. That's not good customer service. Actually, only have to ask for something once. No, he won't. He ain't going anywhere but past me. If he can bloody help it. Where are you going, dude? Are you gonna move? I'm guessing not. You're just gonna crash in front of me, aren't you?
Car left. Left side's clear.
Well, that's one lapped car. Another lap car ahead, still another lap to go. Oh, BG's.
One more lap. You're P1.
To be sure, to be sure.
209.02.
Anyhow.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. Very little fuel left.
Oh, that was very loose on entry. I've been pushing this car, something stupid. Tyres have definitely lost their edge. Thank you.
All right, right side's clear.
Thank you so much. Because that happens a lot less than you'd like. Just nicely moving out the way like that.
2 litres remaining. We're running on fumes, mate.
Oh, I messed that up big time. Though I got away with it. Did not take that corner like I'm taking it all blooming race. For some unknown reason. This one's a bit loose. Oh, you idiot.
Yellow flag.
It's car on your right.
Yeah,
Right.
fine.
You're clear. Instant
I
clear.
screwed that up royally.
Bad luck, mate.
That is ridiculous, but fair play. It was a bloody good race, but it's a sucky way to lose it.
One litre remaining.
Sucky way to lose it. But a bloody good race nonetheless.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
Car on your left side. You are clear on the left. All right, clear on the right.
it was still a great race. It's sucky how it ended. But it was such hot pace. And yeah, I screwed that up on the corner before, the one I actually went off on. Taking it the way I'd never taken it before. Yes, I got round it okay, and in the end it wasn't looking too bad, but I was offline, and yeah, my braking into that last corner, that's a tricky last braking zone anyway, or penultimate corner is a tricky braking zone, because you have to straighten up the wheel to brake, because otherwise you just spin. So I ended up going off. That was really annoying, but it was still a good race. And I'm more than happy for that to be the outcome. Much better than the alternatives. Mr. Williams is in Road Atlanta, is he? We'll go sit in here for a minute and we'll debate whether we're actually going to do the race or not. See how that affected our rating for a start. In fairness, like, the guy is almost identical rating to me, so it shouldn't be that harsh a loss if it is a loss indeed, or it should be maybe hopefully a gain. We will have to see. I believe it was still a gain. Yep, still gained plus 2.3. So that's not bad. Now an all-time high of 1993 and a 94.5 safety rating. So yeah, I'm bloody happy with that. That's fine. It was a good race. Still made out of it. He got twice as much as me, which is fair enough, I suppose, for winning the race. Considering he's the same level as me, he would get roughly the same level of points. Whereas people with lower rating obviously get higher points because they're racing higher rated people than a lot higher rated people in their own rating. But that was a good race, man. Is he? Yep, there he is.
Alright, Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
That was a very good race. I don't know if I can really do that again though. If I have the energy to keep that up again. That was a hell of a pressured situation. For the full 15 minutes basically. No, literally. For the full 15 minutes. He was pushing me. Was a tough race, but a good one. This is where I wish RaceRoom had Google Translate plugin. I mean, it wouldn't be perfect, but it would be readable. And then you could kind of work it out. Yeah, and he's right, it was just one stupid mistake at the end. After that whole race of constant defending and maintaining a gap for the most part. It fluctuated a bit, but I was able to pull it out and maintain it, and then he'd eat into it again, and I'll pull it out. We've had some great and fair races, mate. Yes, we have. I have seen him before, obviously. But I don't think we've gone head-to-head for the lead like that. We've had some good battles. But nothing that has been race-long like that. From bloody start to finish. And this is what I love about the RaceRoom community. You can have solid, good races like that and then talk about it after the fact. There are definitely some good guys in the community as well.
Okay, Steve, 5 minutes to go.
And thank you to the devs for getting rid of one of the bad people. And it wasn't even me who reported. Like, I was building a montage of ridiculous moves and dive bombs and murders, essentially. But I never finished it. Someone else sent a few clips to the devs in a steward report. One of the clips was of me getting killed. But yeah, it wasn't me who reported it. And he went bye-bye. Or so I hear. He is no longer about. Which is nice. For the rest of us who actually want to race properly and have some fun and push ourselves to the limit without actually pushing other people as much as possible. I mean, yeah, you get some close racing, you get a bit of grinding, you get a mistake every so often. But the person in question, I'm not even going to bother naming at this point. Like, we've heard me say his name enough and he's not about anymore, so sod it. But the person in question, like, was out and out murdering people because he wasn't getting his own way and like it wasn't going his way. So, okay, then I'll murder you, was his response. Thankfully, the dev/stewards do not agree with that, so that's good. And again, I was fully prepared and ready to report him. I'd already reported him in-game, but apparently that doesn't seem to do a lot. You have to go to the Discord, like, stewards thing or whatever, and post stuff there to them. And fill out a form. But, yeah, someone else did that about him, and he's no longer about. And I've had much better races since, funny that. It also helps from not having to jump out of a lobby, because I couldn't stream effectively anymore, like, for those couple of days, like, recently when it had flared up again, because we've had issues in the past with him, and then he'd disappear for a while and he'd come back. And this was obviously flaring up, and I got to the point where it's like, I'm just avoiding him in every room, which means I have to leave the lobby. And even though there was 2 Sepangs running, the time, like, gap between the races wasn't enough, like, in the offset. So even if I sat in a room in practice waiting 20 minutes, he could still come out of that race, jump into the qualifying session, and end up on the grid. And then even if I left that when he did appear, like, if I jumped into the room, the same situation would happen again, because there was such a long practice session that I was the one kicking off. No one was already in it, so yeah, it never really worked. So I couldn't really stream the F4s if he was racing that night, and he had been.
210.06.
Well, these aren't people's real times, I'm sure. These are people with a lot of fuel on, probably more than the race. I know Sim Driven was just talking about putting in 208s. So I don't believe that 210 for nothing. He's probably got a very heavy fuel load. Costa's just been off the pace, unfortunately, though there's so many Costas, I can never tell if it's the people I think it is. There's a lot of Costas about. Or De Costas, or, yeah, there's lots of Costas about. Mr. C. Rogers, is that who I think it is? Is that, Captain Flatspot? No. Is it? I'm not sure. No, no, Captain Flatspot's Aussie, of course. C. Rogers does ring a bell, though. For some reason. Yeah, so, is he going to set a time, or is he just going to sit in the pits? No, he's just going to sit in the pits and wait for qualifying like I am. Which is not far away now.
That's the end of the session, B16.
Now, will our boy be showing us a 2k rating? Because he was bloody close before. He was, well, he was showing as a 199, but that could mean he was 198 something, so maybe, maybe not. But if he gets 199 like 5 something, then he'll be showing as a 2k, so that'll be interesting. Because it does round up. At least on Otterhud. decent first sector. We'll find out in a minute. Well, it's purple for now. Probably won't stay that way. Oh, that was a bit slow. Bit on edge and a bit slow. That wasn't a great corner. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Ooh, that's a lot slidey. Ooh. This is going to be slower than I would like. For sure. The annoying corner in question that killed me. It was more the braking before that coming into it. And what time did he set? Get rid of the invalid, please. What time did he set? 2088.
To go, 5 minutes left.
We'll see. No, 208, 209,
You've just
yeah.
done a 209.33.
I figured it was slower than I'd like. Oh, too tight, too tight. Hopefully won't compromise the run too much. The run to the line, that is. No, it's fine. Oh, this is not quick. Damn, 2 tenths down already. Should I just board it? Yeah, probably, because there isn't enough time. Have to go again. Try and get something good. .2093 is not it. Not if I want to be close to battling like I did last time. Better first sector, and that wasn't my worst sector in the last lap. Yeah, I'm gaining a lot more time back there that I lost. How about here? Can I get anything out of this? Yes, yes I can. Oh, a little loose. Losing some time there. Yeah, falling away again. Should gain some here for sure. Oh, no. And no more time to set a lap.
We need to watch these track limits. Don't pick up on the right side
That's
tyres.
rather frustrating.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I know there's a much better lap in there. I've done it so many times now. Oh, that's frustrating, but hopefully we can get a good start and tuck into Batcher's Blatch's slipstream. Hopefully I stay third, but that's not guaranteed with 1 minute 20 on the clock. And only a 9.3, that's not great. It's highly conceivable I could fall backwards. Hey Sim Driven, yeah, you are definitely getting quicker, son. I botched my lap big time and then ran out of time. A 9.3 is not good enough and I'm worried about not staying third. I had a bloody good race last race with Mr. Pole Sitter here. Good, clean, fair race. I boxed it on the last lap, of course, but from start to finish, it was a bloody good race. Well, you're in front of me now. Like I say, I'm aiming for a good start and some slipstream, but who knows? Yeah, well, in all fairness, man, like, starting that high up the grid, you should be alright.
P3.
It's only real carnage, like, midfield and down. It's one of the advantages of being quicker. You avoid a lot of the carnage. You will always have dive bombers, of course, but generally speaking, it should be okay, this high up grid. You're in second, for God's sake, man. See? 19 litres of fuel is what I'm putting in my car. Good luck, man. Have a good one. Don't believe Jim, he's a bloody warrior. Don't know if we're going to have enough fuel to make it to the end. Shut up, man. I need to go into the settings and adjust when he says that. Because it's not true. You're lying. And I know somewhere in there there's a setting to change that. At least when he gives that message.
15 minutes. Okay, Steve, here we go.
Lights on, here we go. Ooh, quite a long hold. And Mr. did not move.
Still there. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
He did not move.
You're clear on the left. It's on your right. You're clear all round. Car either side. Left side's clear. You're clear all round.
Incident in sector 1, yellow flag.
Ooh, you're getting sandwiched there, son, aren't you? You got swallowed up by the pack there. Ouch. Unlucky, Sim Driven. Keep battling, son, keep battling.
Start's okay, now find your groove.
Well, here we are again.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
No, this time it's roles reversed.
Sector 1 is green.
Luckily I did not let him get away at the beginning. Ooh, could not get to the power there. Gonna lose a little bit. Somehow I got suspension damage? I mean, there was a tiny bit of rubbing at the beginning, but I don't think there was a lot of contact.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. welcome
Hello, Slipstream, my old friend.
Green flag, sector 2, B2.
I'm going to talk with you again. Let's not sing, that's a bad idea. Well, we've got a little bit of a gap to the car behind. Not a lot.
Green flag, sector 3.
Oh, that's going to push wide. Don't give me a slowdown. Thank you.
The stewards have warned us for cutting
Yes,
the track.
I'm
Keep it between
aware.
white lines.
I lost time on my own. I'm just glad the stewards thought the same. It's really sucky when you lose time and then they stick you with a blooming slowdown penalty. Like, somehow I gained time, even though I didn't. Well, it's going to be one of those races. Pushing hard. Trying to just chip away. Because with this level of driver, you're never going to get it within one hit unless there's a big mistake. It's going to be chip, chip, chip. Come on. Slightly better exit than last time. At least he's not pulling away.
Sector 2 is now yellow. Henry has retired.
Oof, 208, 208, 208, 209. Jeez. Tight field. Yeah, I messed up that first corner. Second, third, I don't care. The first complex, the first sector was bad.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. The gap in front is now 0.7.
I know, it's slightly increasing, isn't it, Jim? You think that's something I would notice? Now, if the guy is sneaking up behind on me, please feel free to tell me.
P2.
Don't tell me about the gap in front when I can see the bloody car.
Okay, Steve, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Definitely got a better exit out of there that time. That's far more that's far better. Far more controlled, far closer.
You're matching race pace, this is good. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace.
Oh, I locked up.
Clear on the left.
I'm letting him go.
Right side's clear.
Green flag, sector 2.
Right side.
Go, go, go. I gave it to you, damn it.
We're seeing right front locking into turn 1.
Yes, I locked up like crazy. I was going for a dive, admittedly, but I wanted to be at least able to pull it up. That's ridiculous. Unfortunately, that has put me at the mercy of third. Mr. Jordan here. We both need to just push and clean laps and pull away again.
Getting closer.
I just said that, Jim. Keep
Yellow
up.
flag in sector 2. We're halfway through. We estimate 8 minutes of fuel left.
And it looks like the ping's getting a bit ropey in my end, probably. That's not good. Trying to just stay on this now. Try and pull away from Jordan and try and
That's
get closer
half fuel.
again.
You've used half your fuel. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Damn, it's 1 second. He's disappearing. And the dude behind Mr. Jordan has got so much slipstream on me, it's unbelievable. Oh, holding the apex slowly. I mean, you could have driven around me, man.
Sector 1 is green.
There was a whole track there. Good, Sim Driven is back up to 4th. That's nice to see. I'm getting dive bombed here. Trying to hold it with giving enough space. Ooh, that was tight. Just about held on to that. Not going well though. Oh, you really going to come down here? No. You're an idiot if you do. And the way you've been driving, you're not so much of an idiot. So you were just trying to make me think you were an idiot.
Sector 2 is clear. Incident in sector
I'm
2,
pushing,
yellow
but it's
flag.
not working.
Sector 2 is now green. Yellow flag sector 3. 5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Dude's got slipstream for days. Something I am no longer enjoying. Oh, that almost went round on me. He's right on me now.
Keep your line.
Whew, this is going to be tricky. Hey, don't push me, man.
He's still with you.
Don't
Still
push
there.
me.
He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Hold your
Trying to
line.
give him room on the inside.
Clear left.
Okay, Steve. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Whew, that was tight. Managed to just about hold on to that. That's wide. Oh, I let off the throttle, man.
Warned about track limits. You'll need to give back the time gained.
I let off the throttle already, man. That sucks. Oh. Another place to try and give back
Make
time.
it easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
What do you think I'm trying to do, Jim? Give it to him on a bloody platter? Here's where I can give it back. Yeah. Cleared.
Very little fuel left.
Mr. Sim Driven is not far away, really. Especially if we start battling like crazy. Oh, I shouldn't have opened my big mouth. Commentator's curse, and I'm not even watching the actual race. Not his perspective. I don't even believe he's streaming today, tonight. He was earlier.
Left. Still there. Clear left.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. The leader's just done a 2:08.47.
Yeah, I'm not on the same pace I was.
We'll be on the podium.
And defending and fighting is not helping the matter.
Yellow flag.
On your right. You are clear on the right. On your left. Left side's clear.
Oh, seriously?
Alright, Steve.
I spent so long off the throttle coming out of that
Slow
corner.
down to give back the time gained.
Oh, jeez, this is going to kill me. This is going to lose the position right here. In trying to give back this slowdown.
Right
Well,
side.
there's 20 seconds of a 50,
On your
well,
right side.
200th
line,
of
on your
a
right.
half a second penalty. Only gave back a tiny amount there.
On your right. Right side's clear.
Give back no more there either. Going to give back so much into here.
2 litres remaining. Yellow flag.
Oh, and he spun too. That means I'm in
Looks
the
like the
lead.
leader's binned it in turn 9. Incident clear. Green
Oh,
flag.
jeez.
Right side. Right side's clear.
Why are you hitting me like that, man?
Clear right.
What the hell?
In your left front going into turn 9.
What the hell was that? I couldn't get any more over and you were trying to get on the inside of me. That's just... What the hell? Well, I might be second, but I might be second to this guy, Jordan.
Clear left. Car on your left side. Clear on the left.
Oh, he's
Car
gone
on
too
your right.
far.
Clear on the right.
How the hell did I win that? I didn't even realise it was the end of the race.
Sector 3 is yellow. Well done,
Whoa.
Steve. Great win. You deserved that today.
I do not know how that happened. I guess that's 1-1 for mistakes. But that was another good race. It was another good race. I was not on the same pace I was that first race, for sure. But somehow I managed to, because third place guy spun, and then, yeah, I was in a constant battle with Jordan after I fell off the back of Our pole sitter. That was an interesting race. Not quite sure how I won it, but I'll definitely take it. What did Blatcher? I don't even know how to say his name. Yeah, I kind of saw you get swallowed up by the pack. And yeah, I regretted my words instantly. It's like, oh shit. I thought you'd be okay, man, but yeah, you kind of got swallowed up by the pack. I think it was one either side. Not sure. And Jordan, yeah, I ended up in a fight with Jordan. He was a little aggressive, but managed to hold him off, and then of course first binned it, and ended up third, I think. Just coming out of that tight hairpin, like switch up the hill. He spun it out of there, which is what I was going to go look at. Oh yeah, let's have a look what happened to you on the start, shall we? Where are you? Where are you? I'm blind. There you are. So there's me going side by side. We do a little bit of tie rubbing, but nothing major. And yeah, these two, because you've held it on the outside, these two dive up on the inside. But then the problem is, the people who do that, like they dive up on the on the tighter line here, then just dive for that apex, which leaves the person on this inside in serious trouble. Yeah, because the problem is they're going to straighten up and go for that apex, I bet you. Yep, what a surprise. Yeah, it's a bad place to put yourself, to be fair, man. Because it's always going to happen. I get why you stayed wide to give them space, but don't be surprised if they take it. Oh, who's this guy coming up on the inside? Oh, you're running into the line. Slightly harsh on the defending there, but you have the inside line here. And yeah, our race got spicy in the last lap, because if you go to me... yeah, because I've got this guy all over me, currently. But I think it's here. Yeah, because he's already lost it. This is the leader. Just going to spin it up on this exit. Yep, easily done. And then me and Jordan come flying past. At which point he's all over me. And he's going into a gap where there isn't a gap, like, and trying to push me. There's no gap there. Yeah, Jordan hit me a couple of times, to be fair. There was definitely more contact than I would have liked. But yeah, this was the last lap. and then he tries to dive it here. But he doesn't make it. He doesn't get it slowed down in time. Which I kind of assumed he was going to do just from how hot he went in. I know he is. Because like, especially through like these like areas where you're so loaded up, like if you get a touch there, you're going to be screwed. And there was a lot of those little taps trying to get me out of here, for instance. Yeah, because this is running down here, and like he just tries to squeeze me, and then he backs off to take the racing line, and then squeezes me again. It's like, I haven't moved, mate. I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. I've stayed on the true straight line. You're pissing about. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah, especially through these like S's, like if you get the wrong, even get a tiny bit of contact, you can easily be spun and just bin it straight into the wall and then car screwed. Did you actually spin? I didn't realise you spun. I thought you fought your way back. Oh no, wait, yeah, sorry, no, yeah. I realised you'd fought your way back. And then I commentated cursed you, so you went and spun. I have no idea where it is, and I cannot be bothered to look through it. It was a good race though. Let's see what the rating has now said. Wow. Whoop whoop. What, 1998. Wow. By far the highest I've been. I got 5 for that. Going from 3rd to 1st. 5 may not sound like a lot, but when your rating is 1900 odd, it grinds a bit to get some score. Becomes difficult to get a large numbers. As you can tell by this, like just 1s and 2s for the most part, half, 0.3, 1.5. I had a good run today, like though, because I did do some earlier. Yeah, I lost safety rating. One too many incidents apparently, and it's only 7 incident points, FYI. I got all of 7 incident points. But again, my reputation is sat at 94.4, so it's very hard to maintain / gain on that. They want to take it off you. So yeah, only 7 incidents and lost rep. Yeah, down here, when my rating is slightly lower at 165, and my rep was lower at 92, sorry, 91, 7 instants, and I gained safety rating. So it's a moving goalpost always. It's always a moving goalpost. Based on your rating and the strength of field and drivers you've beaten. Yeah, it's a tricky one to work out. But some good races, man. Yeah, I lost a position here, but still gained on both. From 1st to 2nd, because that was against the same guy again. and this one was earlier, going from 4th to 1st, 2nd to 1st, 2nd to 3rd. And that was all of today's. So yeah, all of today's has been plus, apart from a few dings on rep. Like, it's all been plus. So it's been pretty good. I'm happy with the progress for sure. Later Sim Driven, I am also signing off now. I am good and done for tonight. Cheers for coming to hang out. Cheers for racing, man. Always good to see people I know on the grid. I hope to see you soon.